everybody, welcome back to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. My name is Magic. Today I am playing an idiot goat, who is called Sunshine. If you want more information, please go see it Into Silence. And today I am here with my friend and co-host.
Hi, I am KT, and I am also with the wonderful Magical Magic. I am playing a wonderful little parcel cat named Benjamin. I guess for them, look at Conaday stuff. And that one filler scene lore episode. But don't worry about it. Let's just say there is a god that is a cat that delivers mail, and they are the parcel god, and that there are parcel cats that delivers that mail, and Seeker has one, and now Sunshine does not realize they have one. There's your summary. Anyway, I look at magic.
Alright.
Oh, also, is there any angst or anything? I don't know, warning? Read the tags, I guess. It should be mild, if anything.
It should be mild.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I'm not anticipating anything.
Mhm.
Mostly because Sunshine's forgotten most of his angst. That could even possibly come up ever.
Do you need therapy or just amnesia? I'm sorry. But yeah, this is called Seeking Sunshine, which we did not say. But yeah, there you go. I wiggle.
Yeah,
back to you.
I'm always terrible at saying the names of the game.
Same.
But yeah. I think I'm going to start this out with we see after everyone has gone to bed after the Hot Springs episode of Into Silence, maybe a little bit has passed. And Sunshine very carefully steps out of his room. He's wearing a dress, ? And sort of looks to the left, looks to the right, very carefully, sort of trots off, down the hall, then down another hall, and out through the courtyard until he makes his way to the kitchen. And he stands in the kitchen, not wearing his sunglasses because it's dark in here already. And just, alright, if I was an inn owner, where would I keep the alcohol? And sort of starts to snoop a bit. Benjamin, what you doing tonight?
I think that they're going to just be up on one of the shelves and look down and just be like, I think it's in that cupboard over there, and kind of points with a paw.
Oh, thank you. Sunshine kind of goes over to open the cupboard, and then goes, wait a minute, turns around. Oh my god, is that a cat?
Cat nods. Looks very happy to see you. Is adorable.
God.
It's I guess I should describe them. They're this cute little black and white cat, but they have like star patterns instead of normal black and white patterns. So they have like a little star-ish pattern, not a 5-point, like multiple point star kind of on their back. They have like what looks kind of like a 5-point star on their face, and they have black paws, black tip tail, black tip ears, but with like white kind of in the middle. Kind of weird, but fun.
God, I am Sunshine, like, they're sitting like on a counter, right?
There's
like Benjamin sitting on a counter?
I imagine them sitting up high on one of the shelves that Mira described, where the food was. Kind of up there. They like to be tall.
They like to be up high. Sunshine goes over and like reaches out a hand to like offer the cat to like sniff.
They don't even really sniff. They just immediately start rubbing all over your hand and purring crazily.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just Sunshine looks delighted. And just kind of gives Benjamin a little scritch.
They were a puddle. They immediately flop, but kind of melt and they start to like fall off the shelf. Do you catch them?
Yes.
Yes, I'm not even gonna make you roll. This is what they wanted. And they are very happy. You know how you can sometimes hold cats on their back and they're very content?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what they're doing, and they're snuggling. They miss Seeker. Because as far as they know, this is Seeker, but they also like look at you and they're like, your letter name changed.
My what now?
Your letter name? Seeker?
Oh, yes, there's been a little bit of an incident. I have apparently lost my memory. So,
Despite that, they're still purring, but you get the sense
mhm.
that there's concern, and they're just like, then who are you?
Oh, I suppose everyone here is calling me Sunshine, so you can call me Sunshine.
Is that what you prefer?
Yes, actually.
They just give a
I'd
little
rather prefer
nod.
not to be called bitch.
They don't say anything to that.
God,
They
this
just look
little
at you
confused.
as they purr and twitch their tail happily and look at you like everything is awesome now.
Yeah. God. It's just scritch, scritch, scritch.
You have a puddle cat. They are puddle.
God, he holds so soft. Uh, who might you be?
Oh, I'm Benjamin. I'm your Parcel Cat.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Do you really not remember? They seem a little
Hold
sad.
on. Give me a moment. My memory's kind of funky. Give him a moment. I'm
Mm,
going to roll with my +9 modifier. That's a 25. Oh, right. You with the strange god entity and that stuff. Yes. Hi. I remember you know.
they look so happy. And they just like snuggle up more and purr.
Skitch, 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 skitch.
Literally a puddle cat. You don't understand.
God. God. I'm just.
Like, you know the cats that like will literally like they will melt off of anything?
No, because I'm allergic to cats.
Oh
I've never had a
no.
cat before.
Well, maybe you've seen memes.
I'm so sorry. I pat your shoulder.
Okay, apparently I need to educate you about cats later.
Please do.
Okay. Well, there's this thing where if you have a really affectionate, dumb cat, sometimes that they'll literally just fall off of things because they're so like water noodle.
uh, God. I'm just carefully hold this cat. Just
They are completely limp. You're the only thing supporting them.
so you're a parcel cat, right?
They just stare at
What?
you and purr and twitch their tail, and you take that as a yes.
So that means you can send letters to anybody?
Anyone you know?
I know a lot of people.
Well, that you've met in person, preferably.
I've met a lot of people in person.
They just give a nod. They're aware.
there's there's a very mischievous look in his eyes. Um, like he is definitely planning to cause problems on purpose.
Cat just twitches tail and looks at you.
God. Do you think you would mind sending a few letters for me later?
That's what I do.
God, you're adorable. Where the fuck is the tuna in this place?
If their eyes like low-key sparkle, they're technically a real kind, but because of
Hmm.
how the kibbe works, the parcel god is called Big Boss Kibbe, by the way. Uh, if anybody wanted to know. Um, Anybody under them ends up being a little bit toony because they're a toon god. So sparkly cat eyes, and they have not stopped purring this entire time because they don't talk with their mouth. They just kind of talk.
I'm just Sunshine kind of walks over and kind of like sort of quietly opens the cabinets and shuts them. I cannot believe I did not remember I had a cat. Oh, this is amazing.
They just kind of look at you and they're like, I think Seeker considers me their cat.
Like,
They seem
Sunshine
unsure.
kind of like squints. I don't know. Seeker has a very odd relationship with the entire world in general.
Well, trauma. Did you just kind of say
Probably
that?
trauma.
Oh, well, I mean,
They-
they shrug. If a cat can shrug.
He nods in agreement, though. Yeah, probably trauma. No
Benjamin,
idea of what.
Benjamin licks her wrist.
Hmm?
Benjamin
Yeah, it's my
licks
wrist.
her. They boop it with their nose, and they look back like, that's a fucking scar.
Sure is. It itches like hell.
Exactly.
God. Fucking God. I lay down.
Yeah, Benjamin's like, I want to elaborate. I don't really know, but like, that's a fucking scar. So,
That is a fucking scar.
they just nod.
I mean, that is fair, but I don't know what would be so emotionally damaging.
They look
Not like I can fill in the blanks.
exasperated. Just like, I mean, you don't necessarily have to know so much as just like, shit happened. I mean, Coriolis probably
Obviously
can
shit
fill you in.
happened.
I mean, can't you guys talk in your heads?
Uh-huh. We can. I had a dream with them the other night. Very buff. Um,
They look, they have a cat-faced grin, and they're like, do you like them?
I mean, they're an interesting person. I
Whatever
did
you
try
do,
flirting. They weren't very impressed.
Mm-hmm. Sunshine, whatever you do, do not give the coat back.
Oh, definitely not. They explained the coat to me.
That was their fault. You can mess with Seeker as much as you want, but that's one thing that even you, I think, would not want to like lose a bet to. Basically, your goat pride.
My goat pride, of course. It must be. I must keep my goat pride, or else I'll have nothing left.
You always have a cat.
I suppose I will have a cat. God,
They
this
nod.
is great. I have
Very
a cat.
emphatically. Yes.
Take
They're very
that,
happy.
Pete. I can interact with animals.
They just tilt your head because they have no idea who the fuck Pete is.
He lifts Benjamin above his head, victorious.
Benjamin looks so happy. They just, this entire time they've been talking, they have not stopped purring.
God.
It's just constant background white noise. And it just gets louder as you hold them.
Alright. Oh, here's the tuna. He pulls out like a can of tuna. Alright, now where is one of those can openers? Can openers, yes, where is that? Wait, this one has a little lid on it. He does set it down on like the counter.
You look away for a second and you hear that click of a can in the peel back, and before you know it, like, you have no idea how this cat opened it, but they're eating from the can.
Oh, that's fun.
They just nod and keep eating.
How did you do that?
Doesn't matter. And they just keep eating.
I really want to know though.
I mean, I deliver packages.
Does that mean you have like little knife hands?
It just kind of means I can do things, if it's convenient. Like, if I need to eat, and they just point down with their nose.
Oh, so like Toon logic.
They just nod.
Wait, you have beans. He takes one of Benjamin's legs and sort of like holds it up.
They flop down. They're purring.
God.
Tuna is not as important as affection. They haven't found Benjamin, I mean, Seeker slash Sunshine in forever, and so they're just like, attention from person. Perfect.
Yes. Like he like holds their paw and like presses in that certain way that makes like the claws unsheath.
So some cats like this, some don't, but Benjamin loves it from Seeker.
God.
Mm-hmm. I have met many cats in my lifetime. I wiggle.
I have not.
Some of them are little jerks. Oh my gosh. Some of them are
That's fair.
stupid as fuck, and I love them.
That's
I have a
also fair.
friend who has a cat named Bucky, named after Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. They're named Bucky because they fall off of things.
Uh-huh.
Get it?
I haven't seen Captain America.
Bucky Barnes goes missing because they fall off a fucking train.
Oh, right. Oh boy. God.
I love it.
This is fine.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. God, there's just a little scritch.
They're still flopped over, but they use their claws. I don't know if you've probably never seen this, but a cat will lay down and like army crawl, except not really. Like they'll stay on their side and just like use their fur to slide over somewhere. Benjamin just kind of does that into
God.
Seeker's lap.
Seeker is now sitting in this hotel kitchen in the middle of the night. God. While on a trip to get alcohol to go drink with Amber. Anyway, I wiggle. God. You know, I could probably. Do I have my bag on me? And he sort of pats. Do I have things? I do not. But that can be solved easily. Picks up cat again.
I am literally a parcel cat. I can go get your bag.
I need to go back to the housing area anyway. I shouldn't stay out here too long in case I wake someone up.
I mean, don't you need your alcohol?
That's why I'm going to get the alcohol and then go back.
Nice. Can I have some?
Efficiency. Can you drink alcohol?
I'm like a demigod cat. I can't get poisoned.
But you look very baby.
They keep staring at you and purring, but like they don't say anything, and you get the idea that is like plead the fifth. I'll keep my silence. I sparkle.
One shot. And that's
tequila?
it. Alright. I'm sorry?
Do they have tequila?
We'll see if they have tequila.
Cactus juice.
Goes back over to the alcohol drawer and sort of shifts through. I feel like I shouldn't take too much, because that is kind of an abuse of hospitality. However,
I mean, to be fair, it's hospitality. Just take the fucking wine.
Take the fucking wine, of course.
Yeah, just like making it more. It's fine.
God, just casually steals the tequila. He'll return whatever's left in the morning.
Yeah.
And also probably steals a glass.
They just look at you and wait for you to realize they need a bowl. Because you promised one shot.
Seeker kind of, alright, oh, right.
Benjamin just looks at you and is like, technically I am, like, over 21. Technically.
But you look big.
It's complicated.
You've been assigned babe.
It's actually not that complicated. Basically, when you become a parcel cat, you kind of get stuck at the age you were, so they gesture with paw.
Really? How'd you become a parcel cat?
I mean, the big boss Kubi just kind of picks you up.
Huh.
Yeah, so you can find your person.
Nice.
Does Seeker realize that that's their Sunshine realize that that's them?
Actually, that was the next thing I was going to mention. Does that mean I'm your person then?
They just nod. Seeker hasn't
do
realized
actually.
this.
Well, Seeker's an idiot.
A little bit.
Uh,
I love them though.
I wish I could have words with him.
You can just write letters to yourself.
I could write letters to myself. I really need to inform him how much of an idiot he is.
If you want, you can also give them to me and I can deliver them at specified times.
That could be fun. Oh, that could be fun. Oh, that could be fun.
Like,
Okay.
if they did a certain situation, I can just be like, here's your mail.
Yes. Yes, of course. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic.
They just
And
nod.
he kind of
Look,
like reaches
they're an
up
enabler.
and like scritches. He reaches up and scritches.
Melts.
God.
I don't know how much affection Seeker gave them, but either way, they're loving this.
I mean, Seeker gave Benjamin Seeker gives Benjamin a decent amount of affection. Jesus, I wiggle. Sunshine is just ecstatic to have a cat.
So, do you stand up and start heading back?
Yeah. With
This
the two.
cat jumps up onto your hair in between your horns and makes them self very comfortable.
Mhm.
And you get the
They're
feeling that this is how they usually do things with Seeker.
yeah. Sunshine. Sunshine's just vibing. All
Little
right.
cat loaf on your head. You have a cat hat.
Before I visit Amber, I suppose we could just chill a little bit, yeah?
They kind of look outside to the picnic area.
You want to go over there?
They don't say anything, but you figure yes.
Though I will note, I think they told us not to eat the fish.
They seem slightly disappointed, but they understand. Their tail
And,
twitches sadly.
I mean, I can bring you to a fishing pond at some point. Fish you can catch.
Louder purring.
Skull. Sunshine is going to head back to his room to get like sort of, get stuff out, do some writing. Lay down on his bed.
Benjamin has decided to lick their horn affectionately.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, but cats have grooming instincts when they like someone.
I did not, and that's very good. And sort of carefully shuts the door, sets the bottle on the counter, and just kind of plucks Benjamin off of his head.
Is Kippy.
Right. Holds Kippy under arm like a football.
This is fine.
You're being portable. Alright. Here's some paper, and here is a quill. Where is my ink bottles?
They point their nose over to where they are.
Oh shit! He picks one up. There they are. Thank you.
They just look at you and purr. Of course, a parcel cat knows where writing utensils are.
God, why are you adorable? This is bullshit.
Their eyes are just so big and shiny.
Ah. Sort of like takes Benjamin and sort of like just hug very tight.
Happy cat.
God, I was so right. You know what? I'm writing Pete first. All right. So do I need the full name, or do I just need like whatever name they're called?
Preferably just what we call their letter name. So basically what that is just whatever name they would be addressed in a letter.
Well, I'm pretty sure that she would be addressed as Pete Moss. So I am just going to write a small nickname to see if I can prove it's more me.
That is fine. You can write both.
And Sunshine writes Pete Moss at the top of the letter, and a second name, which I am not going to tell the audience because it's a secret. Benjamin can probably know.
This cat can read. They have. I should probably make them an original stat, but I use imp stats for Parcel Cats, so they have an intelligence of 11.
Nice. All right. There's that. It's just like, all right. What do I want to mention first? Let's see. I should probably.
This entire time, they're just kind of sitting on the desk, looking down, watching you do this, purring very loudly and twitching their tail in interest.
All right. I should outline it first. I should probably mention I lost my memory. That would be a good thing to mention. Second thing to mention is I can send letters, magically, which is amazing and cool.
You can also say divinely if you really want a reaction.
I don't know if divinely would be the best option.
If a cat could snicker.
Most memories, can send letters at any time. And she can send letters back by writing.
They can write your letter name, so at the moment it is Sunshine.
Okay.
That's why I was concerned your letter name changed.
Oh, that does make sense. Just to Sunshine. Or Seeker. I should know this Seeker because that would be awkward if she tried to send me letters in the future and it didn't work.
Well, you can just update them when you become Seeker again. / I can if you want.
Fair.
Also,
Yeah,
is that something that you want? And they kind of tilt their head.
Something that I want?
Do you want to be Seeker again?
I mean, I want to know what happened. I'm internally curious about all of this. That doesn't mean I won't make his life hell in the meantime.
Benjamin just kind of looks down in thought. They want Seeker back, but they also are, they live a little bit more in the present, and so they care about this version of their person, and if they're okay.
Yeah.
Which I think Seeker would understand. I hope.
Don't worry, Benjamin. In a sense, I'll always be around, yes? I'm whatever Seeker's past experience used to be before something happened. So technically, I've always been there.
They kind of look away and they actually look a little sad.
Oh, stop looking sad.
They do like big like kitty eyes at you because like you look so happy right now, and their Seeker is like they love their Seeker, but they look so sad.
Sure, he's just in some sort of angsty, depression stage. We're surrounded by protagonists. That's not going to stick forever.
They just look tired and nod in agreement, like, yeah. They don't say this, but like, yeah, fucking protagonists.
Fucking protagonists.
Do you know how many letters they get?
Letters the group gets, or?
No, protagonists.
Oh, yes. I'd imagine they get a lot of letters.
They just do a little huff. Like little animal huffs.
Oh, you're adorable. He gives them like a little headbutt.
They headbutt right back.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you do this. Cats will do that.
Yeah. Little headbutt. Everything will be fine in the end.
They look
it always is.
Happy, and they nod, and you figure that they actually believe that, and you said it was okay, so it'll be okay.
It will be okay. Sunshine has this certified in his own brain.
Benjamin believes him.
God. Alright, what else do I need to add to this letter? I need to add that Benjamin is a good cat. Please don't hurt Benjamin.
They look concerned. Look up. Would they hurt me?
Oh no. No,
I mean,
definitely
to be fair,
not.
they actually look a little bit like not proud, like a little bit proud. Like, not that they really could.
No, I don't think she would hurt you.
I can just literally
That,
disappear into a different plane.
that is entirely fair. Uh,
I mean, how do you
no,
think we send letters instantaneously?
that is fair. But when I knew her, she was very good, very kind. She had these chickens, you know. Um, she had these chickens, and she cared about them very much.
Oh shit! I just realized Benjamin has met TOC.
Wait, when?
Because there used to be the library cat of Connie.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
God.
So they just kind of tilt their head, and they're like, "Is that anything to do with the chicken?"
The chick. Hold on. I need to roll tools
So
in
sorry.
history. That's an 11. Maybe. Maybe it does have to do with the chicken. I won't mention that. Because I think it would be more hilarious if that came about naturally. You know? Plot
Cat,
stuff.
cat
I
grin.
shouldn't involve too much in green light's affairs.
Me forgetting what green light does. Anyway.
Green light is basically green light is basically the god of meta life, aka like showtime, like production, what's airing on TV. It's like it's the story as it unfolds, basically. And
Mm.
Greenlight is the one who approves stories to be run.
And the other one does what?
The other one is Tape, the god of Metadeath,
Metadeath?
who Metadeath,
What does metadeath?
which is basically when a story ends. Closing
Ah.
curtains.
Hey, I have something to talk to you later. Anyway.
Yeah, look, when you guys like, all right, we got like storytelling gods. I'm just like, huh, storytelling gods, huh? That's really cool. Totally like I don't know about that from first-hand experience.
I came into this server not knowing anything.
That's
In
fair, but
my defense.
also the entire like that entire plot. I'm just like, yeah, I totally. This is a totally new concept for me. But,
I
yeah.
wiggle. I wiggle in machinations.
Though I do share those gods with Liz, because Liz had like designs, and then we just kind of brainstormed together for like 5 hours straight once, and now we share gods.
I grabbed you.
Ah,
We should brainstorm. Anyway, moving on.
yes, we should brainstorm.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yes, I think it would be more narratively fitting if I didn't spoil everything directly. You know?
They nod emphatically. They agree.
I should ask her. I should ask her about. Uh, should ask her about why the professor is labeled a danger.
They kind of tilt their head and look up. Who's the professor?
Have you seen the old man around here with the really curly hair? Who's very tall, like 6'2".
They think of lore first and then realize that doesn't apply anymore and then shake their head and then think and shake their head and know like, no.
I should show you to him sometime.
The fact that they're going to be showed off makes them very happy and proud.
Go ahead.
They kind of puff out their chest.
Seek your pets, their head.
They headbutt the hand or the pets.
Pets. Oh, I should also ask why her notebook is in a library.
What, I know a little bit about libraries. What library?
The one in Toontown. It's one of the Toontown libraries. There's a lot of libraries in Toontown.
They tilt their head and look down and think, and they just kind of stare like that.
What's up?
I was just thinking. I don't really, know why. What part of the library?
I think I found it near the. Oh, what was it? The curses section? I think I was cursed at the time. Anyway.
You're cursed?
I think we fixed it. Sort of. Kind of. Who knows?
Out of character, did they? Unless it's spoilers.
Yeah. It was the one that caused them to have the mind link. Because it used to be worse because there used to just be like a hole punctured, so they couldn't keep information from each other at all.
That's really fun. I need to listen to those. Anyway.
It's 5 parts and like 17 hours long. I pat you.
I look at the 11-hour game. I should be fine.
Okay.
I'll ask for maybe a summary sometime. But I also want to listen to those. They kind of headbutt your hand, and they're like, I think it's gone. And they kind of just double checked with, just to see if you had any curses.
Nope. He's good. God, I wiggle. And just he kind of like scratches their head and it's just, if there is something on your mind, do tell me, all right?
They look down and look back up. Okay. Cats will just do that sometimes. They'll just like look random places.
Nice. Pat. And he goes back to sort of trying to outline. What else should I say to her? It's a real shame we haven't talked in a while, and we should get together sometime. Have a little meetup. God, I wiggle.
Benjamin kind of tilts their head, and they're still purring. Their paws are very tiny, and they kind of tilt their head and put their hand on some of the ink, and very gently by the end, or actually not gently, they kind of pap a paw print randomly on the page.
Oh. Your paw print is so small.
They look so happy that you're happy.
God. Why is your hand so tiny?
I'm technically a kitten.
I was right. You are too young. Too innocent.
I've been a kitten for like 21 years.
Shh. Sunshine presses a finger to Benjamin's mouth.
They kind of lean back, but that's what happens. And then they like rub against your hand.
Cute. All right. I think that's how I want to write this letter. I should probably write it now before I decide to write it while sloshed.
Yeah, I will note for anybody listening, Benjamin is technically physically 9 months old.
Baby man, Little baby man.
They're adorable. They're little. They're little. They're so little.
Little baby man. Baby. God. Sorry.
No, you're fine. They're very cute and I love them.
It's just alright. And Seeker kind of like Sunshine kind of like lays down on the floor to properly write this letter.
Are they laying on their stomach on the floor?
Yes.
They have a cat on their back.
Good.
A little cat loaf.
Cat loof.
They're vibing.
Man, I wiggle.
I wiggle back.
If Benjamin wants to sort of read over his shoulder, he can. It's a nice looking letter. I won't have you roll anything. But it's a nice looking letter. His calligraphy is very neat, and I will note the end signature is Sunshine, Seeker, Kid. Like all three of them are his name.
Benjamin looks at that and makes a note.
And he kind of holds the letter, kind of like fans it out. It's just, alright, I may need to wait for this to dry for a minute. So unfortunately, I cannot afford the fast drying ink, which is terrible.
Benjamin trots up and boops it with their nose. It's dry.
You are magic. Literal magic.
They look at you like, yes.
Stop being adorable. This is bullshit.
Tilts their head. They're adorable.
Ah! He gives them more scratches.
They're so happy. This is just positive reinforcement.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. But sort of folds the letter up, digs around his bag for an envelope, puts it in the envelope, is lazy and doesn't get anything to like melt a wax seal onto it. Nope, just kind of like tucks it into tucks the envelope into itself.
Again, Benjamin takes the letter, untucks it, puts holds it on the flap with one paw, and with the other seals it with a paw print.
Oh, nice! Oh god, why is this cat so cute? Stop it.
They're a letter cat.
I know. Ha.
Little tiny paw print.
Little tiny paw print. And just pats him on the head. Takes the letter, writes on the back Pete Moss, and hands it to Benjamin.
They take it in their little kibby mouth, and in like 2 steps, they just disappear.
Yeah, that's fucking rad. Alright. Alright. Let me get. Seeker takes the presumably empty tuna can, and kind of pours some of the tequila in it. Just enough for one shot.
Cat trots back. They're interesting.
Huh.
It doesn't say
I hope
anymore.
she's doing well regardless.
They don't say anymore. They trot over, and when Seeker looks away and looks back, it's already gone.
Oh. That's fun. God.
I look at a frat boy goat and hands him a cat who can keep up. Anyway.
God. Oh, man.
9 months old is like teenage years for cats.
I know, but I still hold soft. Sign baby.
Oh no, they can still be baby. I'm just saying, technically, mentality same.
Nah. I shake my brain. I am losing spoons. I am so sorry.
No, you're okay. We can wrap up soon if you need.
Yeah, I might.
Because
they're kind of just gonna curl up and ball and sleep.
Mm-hmm. Do you want Seeker Sunshine to talk to their mother?
Yeah, actually, that would be fun.
Uh-huh.
One more letter I should send at least before I go drinking with Amber. This one would probably be a quick one. And he takes out a paper, and it's just, I don't know what her letter name would be.
What do you call her?
I call her my mother, so.
You can. One moment. They kind of look up and then tilt their head as if going through a catalog in their head. And their eyes go shiny and they start purring louder and they say, "That'll work."
Wonderful. And he writes down mom on top of the page. She never really took any sort of, well, we're not really supposed to take names, you know. Titles are given and whatever.
I mean, I could just call you Goatman if you really wanted.
I mean, you can call me Goatman if you want to.
Sunshine's
I'm
fine.
not gonna stop you.
I'll think of a different name eventually. They just kind of looked down and thought, it's very cute.
Yeah. There's another pat to Benjamin's head.
They're so happy.
However, I should write her because my previous self has been ignoring her, and that's very annoying.
You get actually a kind of like a grumpy, when the cats don't hiss, but they're like, mm.
Yeah.
They do that and flick their tail. Like, they don't seem happy about that either.
Oh, mood. I can't really fathom why he would do that, but he's been sort of dancing around her, and that's not great.
Not that kind of dancer. They made a joke. They also, when you said that, they look at the scars on your wrists. Maybe something to do with that. Maybe mention it.
I should mention it. She won't let me get away with that.
And you shouldn't let Seeker get away with it either.
Though I do fear there is one sort of exception.
They tilt their head.
I fear this actually might be the case, but there is one sort of, I suppose it's usually typically considered some sort of, not exactly curse. It's more like when you mean very ill will to someone, you do this. Well, not do exactly. Usually it's just used as I can't really describe it. It's one of those things where you don't like someone so much, you say this to them. It's, for me, for my profession, telling someone you'll never tell the story and no one will hear it is typically a little bit of a big thing. Because what I'm supposed to be doing is recording stories for future generations, yada yada, making sure everything's preserved and nothing is lost. However, saying you want something deliberately lost is not great. Do you want to roll an insight?
They tilt their head and be like, you and Laura would get along.
Protagonist boy?
You remember?
Sort of. Protagonist boy. I think I remember protagonist boy. You can still roll insight if you want to. No, I'm sorry, that's a 5. He's Kippy.
He's Kippy.
He's Kippy.
Benjamin just kind of smiles in a way that's mischievous because they know something you don't.
Oh, what's that look for?
Oh, I'm just excited for when you remember. And they just, like, a happy, closed eyes smile. Because you get the impression that you're going to remember some shit about this person.
Oh, joyous. kind of like snorts and pats the top of his head. Pat pat.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Yeah.
they also they like rub against your hand and whatnot and do like circles to do so, and then they stop and bump their head against your hand and then look at you and say, "You should ask them about their dreams sometime." And they say nothing else.
I will make a note to do that. I will ask them about their dreams.
If you like collecting stories, then you'll really like them. And they kind of smile in a mischievous way again.
I do like collecting stories. That's literally my job.
Their name is Lore.
Name is Lo. How am I such a fool? Why didn't I realize that earlier?
They purr and lick their tail because they know they're causing shit.
Man. Alright. Seeker does finish that letter. And sort of also fold it up. And address it to his mother. Hands it to Benjamin.
Fun little flavor. I feel like they kind of still holding it, slide it underneath Benjamin, and they like tap it really quickly with their paw to seal it, and then look back at Seeker like, Sunshine, like, I did a good job.
Yes, they did do a good job. They get head pats.
They're so happy. They did a good job. They get head pats. And they kind of take the letter in a very cute way and trot off.
Yeah.
Benjamin, in theory, gets to meet Mom.
Oh god, I have to do Mother. Hold on, I need to pull up her stats. I need to pull up her stat block.
I cackle.
Oh god, I need to go to this. I need to go find, please load. Go find this one. And does she have true sight? No. However, her passive perception is a 26.
I love her.
Where do you think Benjamin appears?
Well, and I feel like specifically with this, they would want to meet Mom, and so they just kind of appear right in front of them, sitting very cutely with a letter in their mouth addressed to Mom.
There you see a giant, maybe like 9-foot tall Fey lady who is sitting very casually on a bench, sort of sipping some tea from a porcelain cup.
Benjamin purrs very loudly. They are very proud to deliver this letter.
She has a wide-brimmed hat with like a veil over it, and all you can see are her very shiny eyes behind it. However, you being a small cat, you are very closer to her hooves. And she has the same exact fur patterning as Seeker does.
This makes Benjamin very happy, and their first thought was, pretty lady.
Yep. And her eyes sort of blink open, and she looks down and goes, "Oh, hello
there." They kind of tilt their head and look up, and with that insight, you know that this cat wants to jump up on your lap.
There's a held out hand that they can walk on.
They hop onto it and tap the letter against their hand and hold it out.
Oh, is this for me? Let me
nod.
put down my tea. And she carefully puts down her tea next to her, and holds her hand out to take the letter.
They hand it over, and they purr very loudly and puff up their chest very proudly, and then they watch intently.
You get very carefully, like, sort of nestled in, like, the crook of one of her arms, because you're very small.
Benjamin is a very small kitty.
Like, you are literally, like, in her armpit, basically, and she has, like, full range even when you're there.
Chilled out cat face.
Yep. And she breaks the seal of the letter.
You do notice at the back. That is a very cute tiny paw it's sealed with, and you know it's this kitty's.
Aw. She scratches his head.
Leans into it, headbutts.
Man. Yeah. God, I lie down. Um, I'm just, man. Man. Um, she sort of scratch. Um, and God, she reads over the letter. She reads over the letter again. Um, there's a very weary look on her face, but she gives a soft smile.
Benjamin headbutts them and rubs their face on them, trying to be happy and comforting.
Thank you, dear. It's not the worst news.
They put a paw on their arm and say, "At least this means they'll talk to you."
She blinks a little surprised, but then just kind of smiles. Yes, I suppose it will. I should arrange a meeting.
Does she want to roll religion?
Oh, do I? Do I want to roll a religion? What's that? Plus 3? Yeah. 21?
This is a fucking parcel cat. Your son has a parcel cat.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. And there's more pets.
And you can tell that, hey, this cat wouldn't just hang around if it wasn't your son's parcel cat. This cat found their person, and it happens to be your son.
Oh my, oh my. God, she's just giving me silent screeches.
Very happy kitty. They like this
I'm
person. They will die for this person.
glad someone is watching out for him. Aren't you?
They just stare and purr.
God. Man. 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 I wiggle. You are very sweet, you know.
They get so many cuddles from that. They just rub their face all over their arm.
If he ever doesn't treat you well, though, I will give him a very stern talking to.
Their ears kind of droop.
She gives them a small kiss on the top of his head.
They also put a paw. I don't know if Sunshine would have mentioned this, but they will put a paw. I'm so sorry if this messes up plans. They put a paw on the arm and they say, "You should meet Coriolis."
Coriolis.
They nod
Who's
and they
Coriolis?
have such a cat face shit grin.
Who's Coriolis? Pray tell.
Happy tail flick and purring. Let's just say that they're a giant and they gave their coat to Seeker.
She pauses. She pauses.
He won't give it back.
There's a look at the letter, and just I can't tell whether my son's an idiot or I should be mad at him for not telling me earlier.
Benjamin's ears just perk up and they're smiling so big as their tail flicks happily and they're like, "They're very nice. You'll like them a lot."
Do you know where I can typically find this Coriolis?
They nod and they just say, Toontown Harbor.
Toontown Harbor.
Uh,
Let's see if I can
the
find
ship
them.
is the name of the vengeful dead. It was funny at the time. That's what they always say.
Vengeful Dead. That does sound like a place you'd be interested in, though.
They're very tall. Got a bit of a skull face. They're undead. But they're very nice.
Noted. Noted.
They'll probably be surprised to see you, so they tilt their head down and look very mischievous, and you can tell why Seeker might be their person. And they just say, it would be very funny.
It would probably be very funny.
The look on your son's face would, depending on who they are at the moment, would either way, it'll be fun.
And she smiles. A kind, wide smile. That doesn't have a dangerous, tinge to it. No, not at all.
Benjamin likes this person because as much as they love their person needs a little bit of karma.
Little bit of karma. I will note, she, her sheer presence, you can probably feel this, Benjamin. This is some sort of, real elder fae.
They very much like them.
One of the ones you shouldn't mess with.
They probably
I look
know
at
Kibby.
her. Maybe.
Potentially.
I point to the fact she has an 18 challenge rating. Anyway.
I look at Kibby, I'm just like, they probably met at least once.
At least once.
Potentially why they like Seeker.
She's a very nice lady, though. Honestly, a very nice lady.
How tall? They're 9 feet?
9 feet, yes.
I think Benjamin mentioned that Coriolis was 12 feet.
Yeah. Fortunately, she can't menace them with that, but there's other things she could potentially menace with.
Benjamin again tilts their head and looks mischievous. Oh, don't worry, they might be afraid of small things.
Oh, that's very good.
I mean, that you get that they're funnily referencing your son.
God.
This cat is a tattletale. Pun intended.
Oh no, I know exactly what Seeker's mother would say to Coriolis, and it's hilarious. Anyway, I'll tell you after.
Man, how much do you want Benjamin to tattle?
However much Benjamin wants to.
I don't know if they'll mention the mind thing, but they'll definitely be like, Sunshine's currently wearing their plaid shirt as a dress.
Oh. Is he?
Apparently, they shared a dream, and, they flirted shamelessly. Your son, that is. Apparently, Coriolis was confused and not impressed, but I'm pretty sure that you should tease them.
Oh, most certainly. There's another dangerous edge to those words. She's probably going to be doing a bit more than just teasing.
You get the impression that Benjamin was implying more, but was polite enough to not say.
Yeah.
This cat is tattling on Mom. Seeker needs it.
Seeker does need it. I do agree with this much.
Did Sunshine mention the scars?
Sunshine, are you smart enough to mention them?
Because Benjamin would have read the letter a little bit, so if they're not mentioned, he'll mention.
Benjamin can mention them.
Yeah. They just they jump up onto her shoulder and kind of paw, and they say, you should know. They kind of look down and their ears droop. I think Seeker hasn't talked to you because something happened. They have scars on their neck and their wrists.
What sort?
They say they're itchy. They look like rashes.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh. Her smile turns a little bit deadly. Oh, really now?
I think they were afraid to tell you. And I think Sunshine forgot.
Well, I should really be scheduling a meeting right away. Do you happen to know where they are?
I can always find them. They smile.
Good. Now, and she pulls out her own sort of a very fancy quill, and her own sort of paper, and writes a much shorter letter, and hands it to you, Benjamin.
Benjamin looks at her for a second, and this is a very powerful fae, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say, you're very powerful, right?
Of course.
Then you should be able to track a parcel cat, right?
God, she grins.
They just smile and purr and twitch their tail.
I suppose I'll be needing to get on the road soon.
On the what?
Getting on the road soon.
They just smile.
God.
And they kind of reach, and what you can assume is a hammer space of sort, pull out a tiny, what looks like a pebble, and hand it to her. As one kind of appears on their forehead that's blends in with the white, so probably not too noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at Pema. It's something similar to that, but doesn't make her their person. But will allow them, if Benjamin gives permission, for them to access them like a familiar.
Oh, man. Man!
Benjamin is gonna tattle.
God.
Because they need their mom.
Oh, Sunshine, your mother is inbound. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is gonna be interesting.
And they kind of tilt their head and look at her and say, I'll be right back. And they take 2 steps and like jump and they disappear. And then 2 seconds later they jump back and they look so proud. And they're like, I asked a favor. Do you want to write Coriolis?
I mean, I could just talk to them in my head, you know.
No, this is to Mom.
Oh, this is to Mom?
Yep, so was the pebble.
Yeah, I know the pebble. Sorry, I got confused.
No, you're fine. They went to go ask Kibby if it was okay.
Oh,
They
baby.
asked a favor.
A favor.
Mom can write a letter to Coriolis.
Oh, of course I would. Could you give me a moment, please?
They just nod.
She takes out multiple sheets of paper and starts writing. Can we end it there?
Yes,
that's
we
ominous
can.
as fuck.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
Yeah. Lovely.
They're using the connection that Seeker has to Coriolis because it's like, oh, technically it's only 1 degree removed. Hey, Kibby, we can kind of work with this, right?
God, I hold Kibby so soft.
Kibby like,
thank you, Kibby.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening. You listening to the recording, maybe? Just man.
You chose to listen to this. Congratulations, you've made it to the end. You win a prize. It's called a cat.
It's called a cat.
Have a little tattletale.
Yep. Alright. Again,
Yep.
thank you everyone for listening.
Have a good time zone. Bye.
Have a good time zone. Bye.